Welcome to Raw Talent with your host, Miss Tink.
Hello and welcome to the Raw Talent Roundtable Teens Tell It All discussion. I'm your host, Miss Tink, and as you can see, I have some lovely young men with me today that's going to open up this floor and talk about some of the things that are bothering them that's going on in the economy around us and peer pressure and all sorts of this stuff. So let's start with you. Introduce yourself to the people.
My name's Jay. What's happening, y'all?
You got a social media handle you want to share?
It's too long for them.
It's too long for them? How you know? Don't underestimate our viewers. They are very intelligent. You sure?
It's at the real Don Dollar. Yeah.
That was really long.
Okay, it's actually really long.
My name's Jakai.
You got a social media handle you want to share?
I do, but I don't want to share it.
Okay, all right. What about you?
My name's Tata, but everybody call me Tashawn. And follow me on Instagram at DoloBoyTata.
Okay.
My name is Marquise, and follow me on Instagram at DoloBoyKeys. My name is Malachi. Follow me at GardenBoy006.
Okay, now y'all ready? Jump right into it. So tell me about. You say ready? I know that's right. Tell me about virtual learning. Your likes, your dislikes, and what's the hardest part?
I don't do it. I go to school.
Oh, okay, all right. I was about to say, what you mean you don't do it? But did you do virtual learning?
Yes, I hated it.
Why?
Because I don't like being at home. I'm too comfortable. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
So you feel like virtual learning doesn't challenge you?
No.
What about you, again?
Yeah, I mean, I can't stay focused when I'm on virtual. That's why I gotta go in person. I'm going back. Next time I go back to school, but I don't like it at all.
So y'all think it's harder to focus at home with
Yes.
no distractions than what it is to focus?
I mean, I feel like they can't really teach you on virtual. Like,
Yeah.
what they showing you, we're not learning anything.
Why do you feel like you're not learning anything? It's
You're
the same
not
thing
learning.
as going to
It's
school,
not.
isn't it?
It's not at all.
No.
Okay, so what's the difference?
It's
Everything.
a major difference. You can do so much. Like
the main thing is you're talking to a computer.
Yeah.
But y'all do that anyway. Y'all are online all the time. You play video games
You
online?
see, not really though. When we in school with our Chromebook, it's a lot different because we're actually learning.
We
And
don't
then
build
we
our
have
computers
to
happen.
put what we learn.
They're
onto
face
the
to
computer.
face, so they go say something. That is more restrictions.
What you think, Kat?
I like it.
You like being virtual? You like virtual learning? Why
I
you
know
like
he
it?
was going to say that.
Why you like virtual learning?
I can wake up just 3 minutes before I gotta go to school.
He laid
That's the reason why you
Yeah.
You like it because you don't have to put in no effort to get dressed. That's it. I mean, I feel like y'all be on break more than y'all be in class through virtual. Yes. So y'all don't like that?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't like that because if you're in class, you're on break, you're still doing learning stuff. But y'all want us to learn more. How you gonna learn more if we're always on break?
True.
Okay. So speaking of being on breaks and virtual learning, how has the pandemic affected you, and what do you value now that you didn't value before the pandemic?
Life.
Sports.
Okay, let's stop. Life. What do you mean?
I started to value life more.
Can you elaborate?
Like I started to look at life, look what life.
Yeah, you can just
bring
see how
people.
easy it is
And
to die.
yeah, and you could look at that and be like, okay.
So y'all learned about death through the pandemic.
It's a lot.
I learned about
Not really.
death. No, I learned about how
It's just like the different perspectives you can see now. Like,
yeah.
like going through what we're doing now.
And
The
so
pandemic has changed about everything.
and everybody is dying, so it's like, okay, look at life. There's no telling what type of day you could die. Any day you could die, no matter what.
So are you saying you didn't know these things before the pandemic?
I didn't
It
look at it.
wasn't this clear.
I didn't look at it.
So it wasn't something you focused in on until the pandemic.
Yeah. And then
What about you? How you feel?
I mean, I see what they mean, but I really value about like the people around me because like with everybody dying and stuff, people losing loved ones and stuff, so it made me value the people around me more than what I used to. So yeah, that's
What about you, Malika?
Oh, same thing you said.
Same thing you said, made you value people. Yeah. So you said sports. You the only person at the table says sports.
And sports a
I
little
feel
bit
we
more.
covered
So what is
sports,
it
too.
about? How did you take
Yeah.
sports for granted versus now?
Because at first I wasn't worried about playing sports. I was worried about getting through school.
Yeah, but the
now
pandemic just
you
taking
need,
it away.
You need sports now in order to get a scholarship, in order to get money sometimes and stuff like
But
that.
those are the same needs you had before the pandemic, right?
Yeah, but at first we needed school more.
Tell them it wasn't that
But
strong.
now virtual, you're not learning nothing virtual, so
You don't feel like you're learning anything virtual?
Not
I
really.
really
No.
don't understand how y'all.
What is your opinion on that?
I mean, as a parent, I love virtual because
Sure you do.
because I don't have to worry about my kids being sick and being exposed, and I can watch them myself and see what they're doing and be on top of them. You know,
That's parent talk.
My mom.
it is parent
My
talk,
mom
but
want me to get out the house. That's why she put me back in.
you probably eating her out of house and home and getting on her nerves. You know,
you
you quiet.
No. The thing
I
is, she get mad because
let them talk.
my work and stuff, and she think I'm not focused, which I'm not. But yeah,
So it's not you're not focusing because you don't want to focus. You can't focus because it's hard.
yeah. Like if I got my game right in front of me, and it's like I can easily play it.
Oh, I get it now, y'all. Temptation. That's what it is. Temptation.
I feel like
That's
it's
what
a
it
bit
is.
more than just
Temptation and boredom.
Because if I be in my room, right, and I'm in my own school, mind you, my bed made out of foam. So if I just sit in that thing for a little bit, I'm out. I'm out.
So his temptation is the video games, and your temptation is going back to school.
Right.
I'm on the edge of
Right,
something.
you're on track.
Oh,
You on track? Okay. Hey, little bits. Okay, so we're gonna jump into our first topic. We got Cat picking the first topic.
Ooh. She got topics. Oh, this is new.
Come on, Cat. Wait on you.
It's ready to get
that's a
excited.
pretty long time.
Squeeze down, girl.
Do you know your purpose? Do you feel that you have a purpose?
You speak on that first.
That's
It's always you speak on that
a
first.
little too deep for y'all.
No, I can give it to, but you speak on it first. Do you have a purpose? First question, do you
I don't
have
think so, and I don't think so.
Better
You don't know
question,
your
do you
purpose?
think that everything happens
Yeah, I don't
for you?
You don't know
So
yet?
you don't know your purpose in life?
No, no, no.
Not yet. Are you looking for your purpose?
A little bit.
A little bit. What about you, Keith? Do you know your purpose?
Not really in it. Yeah, because my purpose is football.
Your purpose is football?
Yes.
I'm good at football. That's a bad.
Oh, okay. So you think you were put here to play football?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. What about you,
I
Keith?
ain't found my purpose.
Are you looking for your purpose?
Of course.
You are?
I'm finding it day by day.
Day by day, so you think you're getting closer to it.
Yeah, I ain't
Okay.
found it yet though.
Okay. What about you?
I feel like my purpose is to help people. I don't know why. I just feel like it is. I like helping people.
Like a nurse.
Huh?
Like a nurse.
What? No.
There's nothing wrong with being a nurse.
Like, no, like, I don't like that with, like, I like playing basketball, so if I can go to the NBA or something like that, and I can make a lot of money, I can, like, give back to something, like, I can, like, give back to the community and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
feel that. Feel that.
Okay. What about you? Do you know your purpose?
Purpose.
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to make my purpose to just like find a better way to do just about anything.
What do you mean?
Some things you do a lot. You do a lot of things that like you don't feel that's right.
Mhm.
But then if you look at doing it from like another way, it'll be perfect. So
So you want to find
take
new ways to do it?
take football for example. I guess I played every position. It could be really except for quarterback. But now I want to be a quarterback just because
So
it's starting to get hot.
how does that But how does that tie into your purpose?
I don't know. I don't really know my purpose.
That was the question, Jay. That was the
I was just
question.
telling you.
Was
Yeah.
Over
Do you know your purpose?
Oh God.
So you don't know your
But I
purpose?
feel like we have purposes.
Everybody does.
So y'all feel like everything happens for a reason.
Did you miss the rest of the answers? The They came around the table recording. They all said something about their purpose.
Not really.
He said his purpose is helping people. He said his purpose is playing sports, and the other two don't know what their purpose is.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You don't know what your purpose is?
So you on the third turn with not having knowing your purpose.
No, I don't know my purpose.
Okay, next question.
Do you know your purpose?
Yes, I think my purpose is to use my platform to reach people who don't think they can be reached. To allow people to be who they are. That's something that most people don't allow people to be. You're going to be an individual. We're not created to be anything alike. You're created to be you, I'm created to be me, he's created to be him. So my purpose is to build a platform, which I've already built, that allows you to be exactly who you are, the way that you want to be. Technically.
Just explain that in that most
But it's deeper than just helping people.
deeply possible. Pick the next topic.
Yeah,
Topic got too deep.
this topic got too deep. Okay. Hey Mika, hey Shell.
What did we call first?
Oh! Oh!
Go ahead, read the question.
Whoa! I read that. Do you want to date in your age range, older or younger?
Ooh, let me answer this quick.
Nah, go first.
No, I
Go
go first.
first, Keezy. Tell them how many girls you had.
Oh,
Oh.
hey.
What? What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you
Okay,
talking
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I would say younger.
You want to date younger?
Yes.
Why?
Because when you're younger, you can grow with it.
See, my answer
Okay.
might be too deep.
Okay. So you feel like if she younger, y'all can grow together. So you feel like if she younger, y'all be on the same level, y'all can grow together. Like that. Oh, okay. Go ahead, sir. What you had to say?
Older or the same age.
Why?
Because, like, let's say she up, right? And I'm down. And I get up above her, I know I'm doing something that's right. So I need to keep doing it. It's like motivating me to keep going, keep pushing.
So what does that have to do with age, though? You don't think somebody younger than you could do the same thing?
I could, but I don't really like people that age.
Why?
I don't know.
Because once you mess with a grown up, it's just a different vibe.
Oh, it is. Oh.
How would you know?
Oh, you know that.
Yeah.
Good
It
tell.
just
Good tell.
it just a crazy vibe.
Good tell.
I can't
Tell
do
us
that.
all.
So bad. No.
So older, younger, or the same age for you?
It really does depend.
It depends on
It
what.
really does depend.
On what?
Because I done seen a lot of different variety, let's just say,
Uh-huh.
of women.
Uh-huh.
But from like when I mess with a grown up,
So when you mess with a grown-up?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It changed my whole perspective about relationships. You see, I ain't in a relationship.
Well, hold on, you mess with a grown-up?
I don't do relationships no more.
You want a
I
relationship?
just don't do relationships no more. You know?
Oh, okay, so when you he's stuck. You mess with a grown-up.
How do you do it?
I did it before too.
It's quite easy, man.
I'm not in this.
It's quite easy.
Once you get the hang of it.
You get the hang of what?
Man,
You get the hang of what?
I ain't sleeping on myself.
It's not snitching on yourself. It's just an open discussion amongst friends.
So what are you talking about, huh?
Oh no.
You don't know? You can't see your statement now? Okay. So what about you? You rather talk to somebody older your age or younger?
I say my age.
Your age.
Yeah, I don't think I'm calling getting a younger girl or older girl. Honestly, I don't see the point in getting a girl right now.
Period.
They kind of distraction.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Stay focused. What you focus on?
myself and my siblings and stuff. But I don't really, do all that girl stuff anymore. I don't care for that. But yeah, if I was to leave, girl, I'd really want my age.
Okay. What about you, Kat?
Yeah, Ty.
I'm the same age.
Same age?
Yeah, why?
Do you know why?
I just don't have someone the same age.
You feel like y'all to be on the same level?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Should be out.
Let's make this juice. I want
Just
to
make it juicy.
I want to juice. Oh. Let's see.
Next, for the luck of the draw.
What make you dislike a girl's behavior?
Oh my god. Man. Go ahead, kick it off. Kick it off.
Come on.
Sometimes when a girl don't want to act herself,
What you mean by that?
like she act one way, but then when she with her friends,
Friends is a whole.
she
It's a
started
whole.
to act different and be like, nah, you doing this, you doing that. Then like when she get around, you want her, she be like, I do this, you are. Like, no.
So you want somebody who's real?
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Be
you?
yourself at all times.
The amount of personalities, moods, and all of that. How you gonna change? How one day you gonna be mad at me? One second you mad at me, and the next second you want to be all like,
My boy preaching.
How does that work?
How does
That boy
so,
is.
so you trying to understand females? That's
I don't get it.
You
Yeah.
don't get it.
Like, at all. It makes no sense.
What about you, Kai?
Same thing he said.
Same thing he said. Y'all disagree with Keith. What about you?
I hate extra people.
You hate extra people.
And I don't like when girls just actually, like, if I go to school at 7 in the morning, ain't no reason you should be yelling at your phone while and stuff.
Every girl at school.
For real though, but I can't stand somebody that's extra.
I feel you. What about you?
Man, I just feel like females be choosing sides, bro.
What
They
you
be
mean?
playing both sides of the team. You feel me? Cause like one day they be for you, but then the next day
They be
You feel me?
bad.
One day they for you, the other day they for the
But
team.
that's not even
They
what I'm
both
saying,
for
like,
the
that's
community.
not even what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna take it out to a whole story.
They be
bro.
trying to mess.
Okay,
They be
hold
trying
on.
to
Jay got a story
So-
for us.
So I'm gonna start this off. I guess I'm just telling her whatever, right? So my dude, I guess his girl was trying to holler at me, but I won't go for that, because he is shawty. Well, that wasn't what I was supposed to say, but yeah, she heard shot. Listen. So
That's a girl.
getting into it. We started talking or whatever, right? I guess she's saying she's gonna block him or whatever. I'm saying you don't gotta block him, for real. But then he starts to talk about me to her. What? You supposed to be my homie. Who does that?
So how did the girl switch up?
Oh, she switched up.
She's on both sides of the story.
First she was on his side, then she became on my side for like a long time. I didn't even know they was talking again, but
It was a
So could it
setup.
be that you was right at first and then he was right at one point? It couldn't have been
no,
that.
it wasn't even that. I'm just talking about the part where she switched up and
Bro, that was a setup.
was on his side. You feel me?
That was a setup.
But she was talking to him about our messages, like.
So why was you messaging her if that was your boy's girl?
Yeah, you foul.
Because
You
because-
got
listen. She started talking to me.
Okay.
You
But you should have
I hope
called her.
I did.
So I just
Next question. Next question.
I did, but when it came down to it, stuff got even heavier. And then
Oh,
she became
my
more
goodness.
than just
Oh.
So
So you
when she was
switched
that.
up.
No,
I'm not-
no.
No.
I can't even explain to you the real
I'm not
story. I'm
introducing.
going to
I'm
lie.
not
Okay,
introducing
alright.
to none of my female friends.
Alright.
All tries to help you, bro.
No, sir.
Oh, goodness.
Like that's my friend. You don't need no.
How do you deal with peer pressure of using drugs, alcohol? Is that just the first question? Alright.
And read the second question.
How do you deal with any
Curiosity.
curiosity of partaking in drugs and alcohol? Who wrote this? Okay. 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 Here we go. Well, I technically don't feel like it was peer pressure that made me. You feel me?
You do
Because
what?
listen,
What made you do what? He trying to understand.
yeah, you know the question.
Oh.
Like, you know the
Question like.
What you mean? Alright, so yeah, I was never really peer pressured into doing anything. Every choice I made was mine alone. You feel me? So, yeah. But if the question is about peer pressure, drugs, and alcohol, I really don't drink. But
Hardcore.
but yeah.
I gotta see. I'm
Good
going
job.
that.
But
What's the next question?
Did you go to the next question now? Okay, what about you, Kat? How do you deal with peer pressure? Dealing with drugs and alcohol?
Or you just say no.
You just say no. Are you ever curious about drugs and alcohol? What do you do if you're curious?
What do you do, Kyle?
Wait, you come a long time.
I might take a sip. Just give me a sip.
You don't do anything? Okay.
You be
What about you?
I never got curious of it, but good thing I'm not really around that. So no, I just say no. But I'm not around that type of stuff.
What about you, Keith?
I just ignore it.
Just
I go in
ignore
my
it.
own world and just mind my own business.
Okay.
Do you now?
I do.
He do.
Okay.
What about
Everybody,
you, Ty?
peer pressure, me didn't do nothing. I just did it.
Wait, did
I was just like,
Did what?
First time I was just like, why not?
it was just like the moment we were just like, I bet. I was like, oh. Then I went along with it.
See, either you went along with it. Was that your own decision, or was it because everybody else was doing it that you went along with it?
My own
Do y'all know what peer pressure is?
Yeah, it's like somebody pushing you into doing
Yeah.
something. Like, yeah. But
So did you
But-
feel pressure because everybody else was doing it?
No.
You didn't.
only way I can ever
So you
feel
were
pressure-
already curious?
Yeah.
So you acted on your curiosity.
But is that a bad thing?
Is it?
No.
You tell me. I'm asking you. Is that a bad thing?
No.
Do you feel
I don't
like
feel
that's
like
what you
it's
should be doing?
I don't feel like it's a bad thing at all.
Why don't you feel like it's a bad thing?
It's a bad thing to be doing, but not a bad thing for doing your curiosity.
like you can try something.
It's a mindset thing.
What?
Explain that.
Yeah.
Break that down.
It's a bad thing for you to be like, you cares about doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cares about doing something bad.
So if you're curious about how it feels when you jump off of a bridge and land on the concrete, are you going to try that? Hey everyone, so you were just live with me on the roundtable discussion, Teen Tell All. Due to technical difficulties, we had to push a pin in it and put a pause on it, but we'll be back to you in a couple of minutes, so please tune in. Don't go nowhere.
How do you deal with peer pressure of using drugs, alcohol? Is that just the first question? Alright.
And read the second question.
Sure.
How do you deal with any curiosity of partaking in drugs and alcohol? Who wrote this? Okay.
Too many big words.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Well, I technically don't feel like it was peer pressure that made me, you feel me? Because
You do what?
It's a list. It's a list.
listen,
What made you do what? He trying to understand.
yeah, you know the question.
Oh.
What you mean?
Question like.
What you mean? Alright, so yeah, I was never really peer pressured into doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Every choice I made was mine alone, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But if the question is about peer pressure, drugs, and alcohol, I really don't drink. But
Hardcore.
but yeah.
I gotta see. I'm going
But yeah.
that.
But
What's the next question?
Did you go to the next question now? Okay, what about you, Kat? How do you deal with peer pressure? Dealing with drugs and alcohol?
Or you just say no.
You just say no. Are you ever curious about drugs and alcohol? What do you do if you're curious?
What do you do, Kyle?
Wait, you come a long time.
I might take a sip. Just give me a sip.
I don't do anything. You don't do anything? Okay.
You be
What about you?
I never got curious of it, but good thing I'm not really around that. So no, I just say no. But I'm not around that type of stuff.
What about you, Keith?
I just ignore it.
Just
I go in
ignore
my
it.
own world and just mind my own business.
Okay.
Do you now?
I do.
He do.
Okay.
Okay.
What about
Everybody,
you, Ty?
peer pressure, me didn't do nothing. I just did it.
Wait, did it?
I was just like,
Did what?
First time I was just like, why not?
it was just like the moment we were just like, I bet. I was like, oh. Then I went along with it.
See, either you went along with it. Was that your own decision, or was it because everybody else was doing it that you went along with it?
My own.
Do y'all know what peer pressure is?
Yeah, it's like somebody pushing you into doing something. Like, but
So did you feel pressure because everybody else was doing it?
No.
You didn't.
only way I could ever.
So
feel
you were
pressure-
already curious?
Yeah.
So you acted on your curiosity.
Pretty much.
But is that a bad thing?
Is it?
No.
You tell me. I'm asking you. Is that a bad thing?
No.
Do you feel like that's what you should be doing?
I don't feel like it's a bad thing at all.
Why don't you feel like it's a bad thing?
It's a bad thing to be doing, but not a bad thing for doing your curiosity.
Like you can try something.
It's a
but-
mindset thing.
What?
Explain that.
Yeah,
Break that down to me.
for real.
It's a bad thing for you to be like. It's you curious about doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You curious about doing something bad.
So if you're curious about how it feels when you jump off of a bridge and land on the concrete, are you going to try that?
Yes.
Just maybe.
What?
No. Man, I'm crazy enough to check.
Yes, I would do it.
If I'm getting the right amount of money, of course.
Why would you need money?
I mean, because you're saying your curiosity. So you're saying anything that you're curious about is nothing wrong with trying it.
Not everything.
I mean, because some things come with severe consequences.
Yes, a lot of things come.
So when do you draw that line? To say, hey, this is something I'm not willing to do. This is going to jeopardize my character.
At certain points, you gotta know.
So, round table discussion, teens tell all. I'm your host, Miss Tink, and I am joined with Jakai, Jay, Ty, Keith, and Kai. We have teens here with me today that range from the age of 12 to 15. And we're here to continue the already running discussion. Previously, we've talked about peer pressure. We've talked about, what else did we talk about, guys? Relationships, dating, virtual learning,
All that.
the pandemic, and all that in between, because they threw their own little twist into it.
Twisty.
So, we're going to start off with Jakai. He's going to bring us in with our first question.
Alright. Do you understand or want marriage in the future? And what are your thoughts about marriage?
What do you think?
I think marriage is a trap.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
I feel like marriage is a trap because say you become successful and you got a wife or whatever. If you get divorced, nine times out of 10 they gonna make you split half, especially if you got a kid. And I feel like that's just messed up. Like I ain't trying to give my money to somebody I don't even love anymore. So I feel like that's a trap.
Oh my God!
Amen.
I was not expecting that. I was
Preach.
not expecting that. A trap, though? Like, you don't think y'all could, come
We're
to
done
an
with the
agreement?
question.
We're done with it.
He said it all. He said it.
So nobody has any comments?
No.
So y'all all feel the way he feels?
Yep.
So you're telling me y'all gonna grow up and don't ever want to get married?
Bro, if I get married, she's signing the prenup. She leaving with what she came with. I don't care.
Even if you broke already?
Yup.
If y'all get married? You
Yup.
gonna sign a prenup?
Yo.
That's interesting.
So if I make my money, I can keep
So
my money.
what if you end up being the broke one in the relationship and she end up being the breadwinner?
And I'm just gonna be burnt.
But you know, that don't stop you from having to take care of your child after the marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Take care of my child. But I'm gonna be burnt.
You just ain't giving her half everything you make.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're gonna circle back around to Kai. Let's pick another topic, Kai.
Dang, bro. Big for that little letter.
What stirs your emotions?
Life.
People.
Really?
Let him answer first.
I don't really have one.
You don't have emotions?
I mean, I do.
Bro, what?
You don't know what drives you don't know what drives your
You
emotions?
don't have emotions?
Like what makes you mad? What makes you happy? What makes you what sets you off?
Anime.
Anime triggers
He's an enemy here.
anime triggers your negative and positive emotions.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have good days and bad days.
All right. Okay. Jay, what triggers your emotions?
Either day.
What triggers my emotions? I don't really know.
You don't know what triggers your emotions? So anything that sets you off, you don't know that it's coming.
You see, I be feeling like my emotions be deja vu. Cause I be feeling it coming before it comes. Like I be assuming it, but you'll never really know it till it happens. Like I could just wake up one day.
So you have a feeling it's gonna happen and then boom, it happens.
Yeah.
So do you control your emotions being that you already have a prediction that it's gonna happen?
No, that's
No.
what you asked for.
That's what. What drives your emotions? Your anger, your
Humans,
human,
everything.
everything.
Hey, shut up. But it's true. Everything.
So Fortnite drives your emotions too?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
does.
Of course.
So what the?
All y'all trying to so video games drive your emotions?
Oh yeah.
So why you get mad over video games?
Especially when you be trying so hard to make the tournaments.
And
then
then
your
you
mama
lose.
call you.
Yeah. Right there. Right there. Right up my alley.
But that's not even where I'm coming from. Another thing.
You said it though.
Listen.
You said it.
My mom, when she does the same thing, like she'll call me knowing what I'm doing. And yes, I don't go on time because like she knows I'm doing something. But then when I go to her and what she just called me for was totally irrelevant. Like she'll be like, give me my remote, knowing she could have just turned
And it's
around.
right there.
It's right there.
Parents be doing
It's
that.
right there. You just cost me about $1,000
You did.
over getting your remote.
You did. You have done that to me before.
So what drives your emotions?
2K.
Time.
COD.
Call of Duty. Life.
You
So
better not
I'm about to
these
say is
females.
your emotions.
Females.
better
Oh
not
my
say these
God.
So you let females drive your emotions?
Sometimes
At 15?
I be getting mad. I be getting
Why?
mad too
Why?
Cause they be trying to act hard in front of their friends, and I be like, don't even try to show off.
And they be sensitive at heart for real.
And then when I say something about it, they be like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
So how does life drive your emotions?
Because like,
You're not a human.
yeah, I
The
don't
mind of
know.
humans. Aren't you human?
No.
Yeah.
I'm an alien.
I don't know.
You don't know if you're human?
Oh, yeah, I'm human. I say that.
Okay, all right. Because I mean, he said aliens. You said you don't know. I was just trying to understand.
I'm a human.
You know. So what drives your emotions? Everything.
What's
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Pretty much everything I do drives
Even
my
food.
emotions. Anything I do, honestly.
So
Is that a good thing though? So how do you learn to control those emotions that are triggered by females and life and video games? Like how do you learn to put that in a box and learn when to react and when not to react?
From
I don't.
previous experience.
So you have to learn it.
Yeah. It's like
So you don't just know, no, I can't throw something at the TV and break it because I'm pissed off at the video game.
Oh, no.
Nah,
That's not
sometimes,
That's common sense. But like when you
I've done that before though.
But sometimes, like-
Hold up, let him talk.
Like
Let him talk.
say you're nervous about something, and then you that you did, and then you go back and do it again. You're not gonna be nervous because you already did it. So it's like your emotions can be controlled by previous events.
Okay, I got that. I get that.
Okay, so what if you just get so mad that you literally just do it?
I did it.
And you don't know that you did, like you blacked out.
Wait, whoa, wait,
I
how?
don't necessarily black out. I just do it.
Blacked out.
God.
Like
You just don't care about it.
Me like
no,
me.
in the moment, I have definitely blacked out when I just did something.
Yeah,
but
but
like,
see, this is my thing. When you make those decisions, y'all do understand that the older that you get, the more consequences that it comes with. So you making them same decisions as an adult that you made as a child is gonna have different outcomes. So if you correct it while you're a child, you don't gotta worry about it when you become an adult.
it's technically not true.
Oh what?
What do you mean it's not
That's
true?
technically not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
Technically, it
because I get where she's coming from, but say like if I was to fight somebody as a kid, right?
Yeah.
Then I fought them again as a grown up.
Uh-huh.
You saying it'll have different consequences? I
It
doubt
can. Because what if as an adult you get charged for that?
Yeah.
What
But
they
as
gonna
a
charge me
kid,
for?
Or they start shooting.
that's assault. You can't hit nobody. It's assault.
But he touched me first. As a kid and as a grown
That's
up.
self-defense.
It is self-defense, but you gotta prove self-defense.
I'm gonna prove it,
I
I.
hit me first.
Nigga, they gonna see that
You
video.
see what I'm saying? You gotta prove all that. You gotta prove all that.
It's gonna be
Let's go to the next question.
I ain't.
Yeah, you like
That was not what I wanted to say.
What would be the advantages of having a girlfriend versus just staying friends?
Wait, what? Read that again?
What are the advantages of having a girlfriend versus just staying friends?
Please
Can we rephrase that question? Can we make it a best friend?
What's the difference between go answer the question first, we're gonna get to him.
No,
You got a whole
go to me
other
next.
sidebar.
Go to me next.
Go ahead, Keith. Answer your question. You stuck?
Yeah.
What's the difference between having a girlfriend and just staying friends?
I
It's a
think-
lot. It's a lot, actually.
So what's the difference?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I really want you to
Gotta
explain,
answer.
buddy.
Explain it. Let me explain it. Let him explain it first.
No, it's your question. It's your question. You own that question. What's the explanation for it?
Yo, these mics work.
Versus maybe girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah.
The fact that you're friends, you don't want to be around you 24/7,
Uh-huh.
and you won't want to talk to them.
Uh-huh. But if it's a girlfriend,
You gotta deal with their moods, everything. Deal with
so as a
everything.
friend,
they
you don't
want.
gotta deal with all that.
No! You my friend. You nothing more than my friend. Nothing less.
Okay.
So me-
what about you, Ty? Can you stop?
And that's
that?
exactly why I said make it your best friend.
That would make
Because
me
if it's your
think.
best friend,
Yeah, it wasn't.
would you be worried about those things?
No.
So me,
You
like,
wouldn't.
Are you can you stop questioning him? It's Ty's turn. Go ahead, Ty.
Hey, you always.
so the difference is, like a friend, I treat you like a friend. Like, that's how we always get a dap or whatever. But like, if you my girlfriend, you'll get that special treat. I want to come see you, or whatever the case may be.
Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You go, Jay.
I gotta go there.
We might as well go there.
Alright.
We gotta
So,
go there.
nope.
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna take this question a little deeper,
Okay.
cause I had situations that
Situation
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
Okay.
situations that wanted to be my girl, but she said let's just be friends, right?
She wanted to be a girl, but she said let's be friends.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Okay.
How does that work?
low key wanted her, but you know how that goes.
Okay, I do.
So
Do
yeah,
I?
so yeah.
No, she's
So yeah,
not.
we just. So I treat her like a friend. And then she be
So-
getting mad about.
So what's
that,
the
like,
difference of you treating her like a friend versus treating her like your girlfriend?
Cause if she your girlfriend, she'll get money.
Because I'm not objected to talking to you. Like you're my friend.
You're
I
not
don't have to
objected,
talk to you.
or you're not obligated.
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 Listen. So yeah. I'll probably give her a hug, at least that. But if we together for like the whole day, I'm not just finna speak to you like we more than just friends. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you think
you
that-
want to be my friend?
So what I'm gathering so far, the difference between a girlfriend and a friend is how you speak to the person.
How you feel towards the person
Yeah.
and treat you.
But you can love and care about your friends.
Of course.
You can.
And you can want to talk to
But
your
it's not
friends
the same
every
type of
day.
love.
It's
But you're
the
not
same type.
obligated to talk to them.
So y'all familiar with love?
No.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know what love means.
You don't know what love means?
Nobody here knows.
What you say?
Nobody here knows what that means except for y'all two. Y'all adults.
Yeah, love is a very strong word.
So y'all don't use that freely.
I feel like most people at our age think that love, if just because somebody your girlfriend or boyfriend mean you love somebody, you don't love them. You only like people at my middle school think they love each other. They don't. Like I don't see the point.
Like, if you don't see yourself being with that
Damn, I
person,
like you, boy.
if you don't see yourself being with that person for like, not even the rest of your life, until y'all get out of school.
Like
See,
the
I
end of
get out-
the school year
Yeah.
or your school career?
At least that.
At least what?
At least the end of the
Which
school year.
what?
At least the end of the school year.
At least by summer.
Then
Like start now.
then
and by
love
summer.
is not the word you should be using.
So you should feel like if you should only use love if you feel like it's a long
You
time.
legit love that person.
No, I think you should only lose love if y'all have been like together for like.
What's together? Cause what do you do with your girlfriend?
People catch feelings fast.
Mm.
Watch movies.
Losing.
Y'all watch movies?
I do a lot.
That's what you do with your girlfriend? You
Go
don't
places.
put your tongue back in your mouth, guys.
Hey,
Put your tongue back in your mouth.
I lose them fast as I quick them.
What?
I lose them fast as I catch them. That's what I meant to say.
Your girlfriend?
Nah,
So
I
you
lose,
never
I
had a
lose
real
feelings fast as I
relationship?
catch them.
Oh, okay. All right. Kai, what about you? What's the
Because
difference?
if you don't, you'll get hurt that way.
What's the difference between a girlfriend and a friend?
Call each other every day.
Ha!
So your friends you don't call every day.
No.
Nah, they probably call you.
They probably most likely calling me. I'm not calling you first.
You might get blocked if you call me every day.
So what's the difference between a friend and a best friend?
A best friend?
Keezy.
Best friend?
Answer
see,
this one.
that goes deeper. Cause best friend, like, that's somebody you could tell, like, you could come to anytime. A friend, it's not like, oh, you could tell them anything because you never know what they
You never
might
know.
do.
You never know.
A best friend is somebody close to you that you know that's gonna rock.
So how long does it take to establish the best friend title?
A minute.
About a year, maybe 2,
I say 5 years.
maybe 3.
5 years?
Yeah.
Damn,
Bro, you trying to?
You
The
gotta
best
be loyal.
friend. The best
You gotta
friend.
prove your loyalty, right?
The best friend.
That's a long loyalty to prove. You gotta go through obstacles.
A whole friends about a year or 2.
You're your best friend?
No, but the best friend.
I don't got no best friend. I
It's
don't
like
need one.
it's hard to give and get. You feel me? Cause like sometimes your best friend can all, like be more than just your best friend.
Explain that. You keep on going into these extra.
I know what he's talking about.
But what is that? What? Let the table know what you're talking about. What you mean by that?
Listen.
We listening.
Freaky stuff.
We all ears, Jay.
That's what I'm going to have.
Friends with
I mean,
You don't want to explain that?
The freaky
You don't want to explain
I
that?
didn't even say too much.
Y'all ready for the next question?
Yes. Yes.
Jay always tripping himself up.
I can't even say too much
You
about
put
that.
yourself in the
You
hole,
be
buddy.
snitching on yourself.
I mean, Marquise got his best friend as his wallpaper.
I do.
That's his girl.
Are y'all switching
Yeah.
on each other?
That's my best
She say she like him. He say he like her.
I don't like her like that, so it's my best friend for
So how do you respond to those statements?
First question, how do you respond to what's the worst that could ever happen?
Like you're going into a situation and you're ready to do something. You don't feel like you're 100% with it. But your people are like, what's the worst that can happen? How do you respond to that?
I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
Only time I hear what's the worst that can happen is when like I'm ready to ask somebody to spend the night. And they be like,
Yeah.
what's the worst that can happen?
I don't be
You
put
gotta ask, bro. Not me.
I don't be put in situations like that.
You don't be put in situations.
So it's like the worst situation that can happen is like, I'm like, bro, let me spend the night. He be like, you go ask your dude. He be like, I'm like, but the worst thing can happen is she say no. So it's like, alright.
Okay, so if you're in a situation where somebody's like, but everybody's doing it. So do you do it?
I'm like, no. Go sit down.
You gonna tell them to go sit down?
No.
Okay.
But what
What
feel
about
like,
you, Kat?
Pretty much what they say.
Yup.
Pretty much what they said.
Next.
Pretty much. So if Bennett is pretty much, what is the other side of that? Because you saying pretty much, it means you don't 100% agree, right?
No, I do.
You do agree 100%? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to pick a topic.
Now you
Let's
get the
see.
thing.
Let's see. This for y'all, though. What makes a girl attractive to you?
You dressing. Oh.
So, we're going to start
The way you
with
dress.
the cat.
Oh.
What makes a girl attractive to you?
I mean, I really don't know.
It could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be...
I be getting confused. I don't know what girls be unhappy with. I really don't know. One minute they I feel like a girl like toxic people.
They toxic.
Yeah, they
You
like
just
toxic.
really ain't feeling these little young girls, huh?
Oh, they
They
like
just don't know what they want for you, you know? It's just too much pressure.
I know you, man.
So, Kat, what attracts you to a girl?
Personality in the face.
So, why the personality?
You know how they act.
How they act? And what about their face?
man
Yeah,
said you can't be like
They gotta be pretty.
Wait, you know what attracts me to a girl?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So, what's your answer now?
Dead body.
My boy said some
No.
whole list.
No.
What's your answer now?
It gotta be personality. Yeah, you know, you gotta be cool. Like I said, I don't want no extra girl. Gotta be pretty. I don't want no ugly girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't be extra.
Oh,
You
and you
gotta
gotta
be
be in
pretty.
shape.
And And you gotta be in shape.
You tripping? You tripping?
No, I'm not saying like that. I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, you gotta be real skinny. I'm talking about like, I don't want no.
You want somebody to help.
Yeah, I don't know fat girl. You know, no offense. I just want.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's your preference. Everybody got a preference. What about you, Jay?
Mostly like your vibe. Like if I see what type of vibes you're giving off, I ain't messing with it. But like if I'm cool with that and like the vibe is mutual,
y'all vibing.
Yeah.
Then you're cool.
Yeah, but nah. You can't say it's always just the vibe because I done mess with cool people and they
Crazy.
They ain't. They ain't it for real.
Okay. What about you?
It's like a whole package.
Vibe, like you got, like he said, you gotta have a good vibe. You gotta be pretty. I don't want no ugly girl. Like, no, that's dead. But then you gotta learn how to dress. You gotta
So
match.
her appearance.
Yeah, you gotta match me, like match my energy.
Your energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta uplift me, and I'm uplift you.
So y'all taking time to get to know these girls before you make a decision on whether you're actually attracted to her outside of her looks. Okay. What about you, Keith?
Personality and style.
Okay.
They like, oh, she pretty. Let me hop on.
All right.
That
Next question is
you.
on Jay.
Come on, big boy. Oh. Outside.
What makes you feel loved?
Nothing. No, I'm saying. Can I answer?
I plead the fifth.
Can I answer?
Plead the fifth. Be open about it. What makes you feel loved? I'm not talking about like just from a girlfriend perspective, from your family, from your friends, anybody
I really
that you
don't
deal
know.
with. You don't know what makes you
I
feel
don't
loved?
know.
So what would you like for
I
you?
told
What would
you. I told you I don't know what love means, so that's why I just had to plead the fifth.
What makes you feel like you?
So you don't ever feel like people care about you deeply?
I mean, some people care.
So what makes you feel like people care?
Why did that have to be my question?
Maybe you needed that question because you don't know the answer to it.
I don't. That's the point.
So what makes you feel like somebody cares about you?
I mean, they show that they care, but like, you never
So
know
if
somebody
I
really
told
cares.
you that I care about you, would you believe me just because I told you that? No.
Most likely no.
So what would I have to do to show you that I care about you?
Prove to me. Boy,
It's really nothing you can do.
It's a
So
lot.
you just gonna walk through like thinking I'm gonna care?
You can show me that you care about me for real, but like, do I really know? Like, do you care?
For real, like the thing about, I feel like you can show anybody, like you can give somebody something and they be like, oh yeah, you care for me or whatever. But people who show that they care for you be the main ones that stab you in the back. That's how.
What?
You said it out.
Okay.
Well,
That's how you feel too?
love means?
Man, once you get stabbed in the back,
Preach,
once you
amen.
get stabbed in the back
That man
enough
is a
times,
preacher.
once you get stabbed in the back enough times, you just feel like ain't no love in this world.
Me, I used to.
So what do you? Answer the question.
What
It's like, I think that love is like the amount of times you stay with them and like you already know them, so like you get to know them more. You know what I mean? Like,
So, I mean,
technically know them, but
That's with friends, right? So what about family? How do you know if your family actually cares about you? Okay.
I'm trying to like a key.
You don't know how to know if your family cares about you?
Let me answer this question.
Okay, go ahead. Everybody act like they don't know that answer to this.
So,
This is y'all hardest question, man.
what makes me feel loved is like when a family or somebody like they show that they could provide for me and help me better myself in life, like keep me on the right path, make sure I'm straight, and just stuff like that.
It's like helping you fulfill your goals. Like,
Exactly.
That's love.
And that's love. That's real love.
from family, yeah. They pushing you to better yourself.
Right. So if anybody comes in your life that wants to do that same thing, is that them showing you love and care?
No, you got
It can't just be anybody doing that because it's like You'll never know how that person is.
You
Like,
be here for a pretty long time.
30 minutes for that. For me to feel like,
Pretty much, that's
Yeah.
like 3, 6, 7. About 20 years.
me just be like, oh.
Oh.
Years.
Okay, 20 years. Ain't even
Obstacle
20 years
course.
old, talking about 20 years. Go ahead, Kathy.
Obstacle course again.
Being wanted.
Being wanted.
What you?
What you
Wait,
mean
that's
by
a
that?
good
Yeah.
answer.
I mean,
I had
Can you
to think
explain
about
that?
it. I had to think of that's a good
Like
answer.
you.
Jeopardy answer, boy. Straight Jeopardy.
Can I put it? Like pretty much what they were saying.
What I was saying.
Yeah.
Somebody taking the time to care about you and want you to be around and
It's real life, man.
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna pick another question, then we're gonna go back to Kat. So, what is the most stressful thing about being a teenager, and how do you deal with that stress? We're gonna start with your Kat.
pressure.
Pressure.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like people expect this from you and expect that from you, but like, and then you try to handle it all, but it's just a bunch of pressure that comes with that. I
So, do you feel like people are wrong to put that pressure on you?
Yeah, all the time.
So, who do you think applies the most pressure?
My parents.
Yeah, my parents.
So, you ever heard the phrase "pressure makes diamonds"?
Yeah, like I like the fact that they put pressure on me and stuff.
But you
And
said they were wrong for putting pressure on you.
they not.
But that's the
It's like the amount of
So
pressure.
it's like
It's confusing. It's like if you put so much pressure on me to the point I can handle it, that's not good. But if you put enough
just
pressure,
what? I'm just one person.
Yeah.
So how do they know when to stop putting pressure on you? Because y'all got to look at the times we live in.
Cause they can stop feel like they can stop putting pressure on you when you made it.
Yeah.
When you
successful.
made it and you not in their house, you providing for them. They not providing for you. They can stop putting pressure on you cause you uplift.
So do you think that the
They-
pressure
that
stops
pressure.
because you become an adult?
No.
Okay.
Still gonna have
I
pressure on
understand.
your back with
I
like
said, don't worry
certain
about that.
stuff, but that's when they can stop putting pressure you to do. You know what I'm saying? Be on you like that.
A good parent has pressure, but a parent with too much pressure that they can't handle it, that's not good.
So how do you let your parent know, hey, this is too much pressure?
I never told them.
I have
You
a
never tell
conversation
them.
with
So
I
you
can handle it by
so
myself.
so if it's too much, how do you deal with it?
I tell
I deal with it by myself. I really don't know how to explain it. I just do it. I just do
You
it.
just do it.
you that's natural.
I just hold.
So what about you?
I just hold all my emotions in.
So you hold your emotions in.
He said he keep it all bottled up
What about you,
And
Kat?
I know one day she's gonna bust.
until it's time to take the
What's the
top
question
off.
again?
How do you, what's the most challenging thing about being a teenager?
How do you deal with the stress?
How do you deal with it? Let me know. I really want to know.
You just do it.
Just do it. So even if it's too much, you just deal with it.
Yeah.
Not if it's too much, I'll say something.
You say something. So how would you deal with that? Your parent is putting pressure on you to be great, and the pressure that your parent is applying is too much. How do you let your parent know that this is too much pressure? How do you let that coach know that it's too much pressure? How do you let your teacher know that this is too much pressure?
Sit down.
Tone it down.
You said what?
Tone it down.
How you gonna tone it down?
Sit down.
You gonna tell them to tone it down?
Yeah.
That's how you gonna tell them? Just tone it down.
Yeah, just please tone it down.
Oh, okay. All right.
As an athlete, you should not tell your coach that you don't want enough pressure. Because when your coach put a bunch of pressure on you, that's how you know you're doing something right. Because the coaches who like really put pressure on their players, they're like, oh yeah, he's sweet. I want him to carry the team. So you got to think about it like that. You can't tell a coach or like somebody or whatever that it's too much pressure.
That's me. That's me.
So what's the difference between a coach and a parent? A parent who's raising you to be the best that you can be, and they want the best for you, and they've been where you are.
Yeah,
so they've already seen the path that you walk in. So how do you tell that person that it's too much pressure when they're probably applying the pressure? I'm telling you from a parental experience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a child myself. My mom puts pressure on me. My dad put pressure on me. I put pressure on my kids because the world ain't easy. The world ain't gonna take it easy on you. The world gonna take it harder on you than we would, or your coach would, or anybody that loves you would, because the world doesn't care. We do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can understand it can be stressful. I can understand it can be too much. But maybe you could, my suggestion would be, is that you find a means in the middle. Like, okay, you said what?
Can you explain it?
Yeah. So say your
Say
parents are expecting you, because for example, I can give me for an example. I was just telling Ty earlier, I graduated high school with a 3.9. And it's ironic because when I got into college, my mom used to be like, well, why are you stressing so much over grades? You got a 3.5. There's an excellent GPA. Why are you stressing? Why are you stressing? But when I was in middle school and I would bring home 6 A's and a B, my mom would tell me, you can bring that B up to an A. You see what I'm saying? So the pressure that she put on me at the time, I felt like it was too much. But by the time I became responsible for my own education, then I'm like, okay, I need a A instead of that B. I'm not going to settle for less when I can get more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that created a pattern for me to grow and learn from. And now with my son, if he brings home a B and he has an opportunity to get an A, then I tell him the same thing my mom told me. Because eventually he'll get to the point where he wants that A and not settle for that B.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a way to put me down. It was a way to build me up so that I could want more, because nothing is handed to you.
Right.
So if you take that same mentality that you take from having a coach that's trying to build you up to be an athlete and apply it academically, apply it with cleaning the house, apply it with listening to any lessons that your parent is teaching you, then I feel like that's something that you can grow in many areas that you're not seeing as a child. Because from a child's perspective, it's things, I'm 32 and it's things that my mom is still teaching me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's go to the next question.
What does it mean to be independent, and how independent should you be?
Do you know what it means to be independent?
Doing it yourself.
Mm-hmm. And how independent do you think you should be at 14?
Depending at least to know how to cook a little bit.
To cook a little bit? Okay. What about you, Keith?
At my age, I would be independent. But I'd be like 40% average right now. By the time I'm like 14, 15, at least 80, 90% because you gotta think that that could happen. You get caught up in something and you need to be independent for yourself. Then
What would you be getting caught up in?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Good.
Okay. What about you, Jay?
You skip right over me.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you. I got you.
This is actually, well,
How independent do you think you should be?
I wouldn't say fully independent because it's okay to rely on people. But at certain times, independent is like where it's at. Because if you're not independent, you rely on other people too much.
Right.
And the people ain't always going to be there.
Right. So how independent do you think you should be at your age? At 15?
Like 70%.
70%. Okay. What about you, Ty?
Me independent enough to feel like be able to
Make
so
your
I can
own
survive.
decisions.
Like me being able to know what I gotta do to survive. That's how much I feel like I need to be independent right now.
So why do you feel like you need to focus on survival at 15?
Being able to fend for myself, like as in, say something was to happen to both my parents. Okay, boom.
Is that a fear of yours?
No, I love it.
Is that a thought process?
Yeah,
You think about that? Is that because of the times we're living in, or because that's the way life goes?
that's the way life goes.
Oh.
So I have to be able to know how to. You want somehow? Okay, I know what to do. I wanna be able to do that.
Do you think that's your responsibility, though?
Yeah, yes. Technically, yes.
What about you?
I say at my age, I I should know how to, cut grass, do all that stuff. Take care of my grades without my mom having to get on me for it.
Okay, I like that answer.
That's fine. I feel like I should be like 50% independent. Because like you said, I always think about like every time my mom leave the house, like especially with like all the people going missing and stuff. I always like hopefully she come back home, especially when she go out late and stuff.
And then be worried.
Yeah, all the time. But like, I always I don't really know how to do like how to cook and all that stuff. But like I'm learning how to do certain stuff. But I'd say I'd be 50% independent.
Okay, it's a process.
I feel like cooking is just cooking. Like I always knew how to cook.
You just was born with it. You're natural. You're just a natural.
I was always.
So I have a question for y'all. Outside of the topics. So it's a lot of police brutality going on. Yeah, I know y'all watched Black Lives Matter unfold and things. How do y'all feel about that? How do you think that is affecting you? Or is it not affecting you? Or do you think it will affect you in the future? Who want to answer first?
Who Polo said? Just look at one of my brothers, I'm looking black.
You looking black?
Shut up.
What?
Bro, shut up, man.
So do y'all think? How do y'all feel about Black Lives Matter?
I feel like Black Lives Matter is good until it's taken out of proportion. Like there's certain situations that could easily be stopped, but it's a lot of situations that you be like, yeah, that was just strictly racist and all that stuff. But sometimes, you like when you see those videos, you like black people pulling out guns from police officers, and the police officers shoot them. And then people be like, Black Lives Matter, like, nah, bro, that situation, that's handled. But when you talk about an unarmed black man and a police officer just beating him repeatedly when he's not resisting at all, like that
makes you wonder, like, what was all this history we learned? What's it for?
What do you mean?
Because taking it back to like back in elementary school when they taught us about all this, all that. You made you feel like all their sacrifices was pointless.
For real,
that's what Black Lives Matter make you feel like?
Yeah.
You don't feel like we're working to make a change still?
No, Black Lives.
You see that they I can't say we're not working to make a change because they started it off.
Right.
They started the change, and
it's continuing.
As life go on, we supposed to finish it. But you see, don't everybody think like that.
Okay, what you mean?
I feel like Black Lives Matter be a lot stronger if we were together. Because I don't see we killing each other in poverty areas. That's true. That's very true. We killing each other. And the main focus on, like back in the day, like he said, they was fighting for our freedom. And then, of course, we all know the history. They put us in these poverty areas. And then all that stuff happened with drugs and money and all that stuff. But now we just killing each other. And there's really no reason for it. And I don't see the point. So, of course, they're not going to take us seriously. So, the government really not going to do nothing. Even with that Derek Chauvin case right now, going on with that, like that he should have been in jail.
But elaborate on that for me.
Because it's clear evidence. All the footage, everything, like they got it all. But they still doing all this extra stuff. Taking extra long to put them in trial and all that stuff. And then doing all this with bringing in a bunch of witnesses and all that stuff. It's clear evidence. You don't need all this. You have a 4K video. I don't see the point.
But still, court processes. It's just.
I know that, but
so do you think it would have been different if the shoe was on the other foot?
Yes.
Of course, but if the shoe was on the other foot, they would have handled it right away. But us, they would have waited.
There's a lot of things I don't get. It's a lot of things I don't get.
It's crazy.
You see, I think black people don't think like white people, and it's not even racist because white people still thinking that like they got to take us out. Black people fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah. That's not
They fighting amongst themselves, killing off their own. Say every black person got up and killed every white person.
That's not.
Then we'll be wrong,
that's
right?
Not
and they doing that today.
You can't say that though, because not every white person is racist.
Not every white person.
Because if you look at it back in the day, they had a very little bit of white people supporting with Martin Luther King and all of them. So you can't forget that though.
Yeah,
so not every white person is racist.
You can't.
Not every white person is racist.
You can't. But
I
you
feel-
can definitely say most white people.
I feel like what he's saying is like I said, we killing each other. So that Black Lives Matter thing, yeah, it's good, but we need to make sure that we know. Oh, we need to make sure we coming together and all that
Make sure
stuff.
our messages.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we ain't had nothing.
So, how does that make you feel being a young black man?
That I feel pressure.
Going outside every day and like, say you want to go outside and play basketball. Do you feel secure enough that you won't become the next Trayvon Martin or the next?
I mean,
You never. That's the risk everybody is willing to take every single day
Every
when
time
they
you
go
step
to
out the
sleep.
for
house.
sure.
Wake
But is that
up.
something that's on the forefront of your mind, or do you feel
Yes,
like you're
every single
exempt
day.
from it?
I
Does that
want-
make you scared to go outside?
No,
No.
it
I'm
should
going
because
regardless.
if you don't take that risk, you're not gonna accomplish anything in
For
life.
real.
You're not gonna accomplish
Like-
nothing. You just go sit there and be aging.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
If
not
you
gonna be
accomplish something in life, you gonna make a legacy of your life.
So, in regards to the police, if the police approach you, you know what to do and how to react so that you will try your
See,
best to avoid
I know
those
what to
situations.
do.
See,
But I don't know how.
some people, they hitting feet just because
Some
they
people
black.
just run.
Just because
For
they
real.
black.
But
Because
I'm not-
I don't even blame them for real. Cause like you never know what his intentions is.
But most times, I feel like police was.
But I feel like running is stupid
you
because
shouldn't run because what's the point of running? You're a minor. You can't say anything. If you are a minor, you cannot legally say nothing. You don't have to legally say nothing to the police officer.
For
And
me,
parents you have to have a parent guardian to say something legally, and the police can trick you into saying something by lying to you, so you can make you say what you gotta say to get charged. I do my history.
for me, when if a police
feel-
ever comes across me, I think fast in certain situations. I feel like that's a situation that I'm kind of prepared for. But like, if a police like run up on me or something, and I'm like walking to the basketball court and they just randomly stop me, that's gonna be scary for me. Especially if they like hit me and all that stuff. But at the same time, like my mom told me, I don't say nothing to them to say I want a mom, I want a lawyer, even if I don't have one. But just don't say nothing except for I want my mom and a lawyer. That's all she told me. And to just be calm and don't do nothing stupid like run. If you run,
I ain't feeling nothing.
if you run, a good cop is gonna chase you. A good cop gonna chase you and tase you. But a bad cop, like some cops are, they gonna either shoot you or just when they catch you, they gonna hurt you. So
Try your best to avoid that situation.
I mean, yeah, I definitely can't say all white people are bad because another it's a quick story.
Okay.
I'm walking to the store.
We're gonna call you the story man.
I'm walking to the store. I need a 5-pack of woods. I just bought a big. So I'm going to the store. And usually it costs $5. So I just brought 5 beans to the store. I'm going to get it, Jay. It's like 12 at night. Cops everywhere. Cause I'm in the ward. Everywhere. They're everywhere. So he told me it was $6. I walked back to the house here with a bean. Cop followed me all the way around. I seen him at the store. That's why I hit feet like that. But I seen him at the store. He walked by me. Usually I wouldn't have said nothing to this cop. But my house is so far away, bro. I didn't feel like walking back to go get the woods. So he was like, "Sir, how old are you?" I told him my age. He said, "Special curfew. You need to get in the house." I said, "That's where I'm going, sir." He said, "Well, why were you just at the store?" He said, "I needed something." "Well, what do you need?"
A wood.
I didn't say that. I said, "Well, I'm gonna to the store get some milk."
What?
I said, yeah, that's what he asked. And I was like, I needed another $1. And then he just gave me $1, so I was.
So he was a white cop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't necessarily ask him for the $1 because I don't ask people for nothing, especially no cop. I'm surprised I talked to them.
Okay.
Some cops cool.
Okay, y'all want to do another question?
Yep.
yeah.
Let's do one more
Go ahead.
question. Last question, please.
Okay, last question.
You want to do a couple more?
Yeah.
We'll bring it back around.
What could your parents do to understand you better?
Look
Don't
at your
worry about that.
perspective.
Your opinion is what matters. You
Talk to
open
me
to
and
share your
not yelling
opinion.
at me
Talk to you instead of yelling at you.
and let me talk.
Okay. What about you, Ty?
Same.
Same. What about you, Kat?
Same.
Come back.
Come back to. Now, what about you?
Same.
What did your parents do to understand you better? Speak Japanese? Is that what they can do?
she
You gonna let
wait.
that go?
Is it what?
Are you gonna let that go?
No. No, I'm not.
Yeah, but
What did your parents do to understand you better?
I don't really have anything.
You don't have anything? You think your parents understand you?
I don't.
That's his mom. Go ahead, man.
well, I just feel like if they look at where you coming from, then they just understand you.
So how would they understand you better, though?
By letting us talk.
Nah, dude, you literally
They
gotta
need
see
to look,
where
how would they
I'm
see
coming
your perspective if you don't tell them your perspective? Okay,
I mean-
for example, me and you and Jakai sitting in the same room. Our perspective is each different. You understand what I'm saying? So what I see is not what you see, it's not what he sees, but we're all sitting in the same room. So your parents could be sitting in the same room with you, watching you do something, and they perceive it completely different. So how would they understand your perception better?
Let me explain it to him. Oh,
And not.
God.
Are you open to explain it? He's speaking for you right now.
Sometimes.
Are you
I
open
mean-
to explain it?
I mean, it depends. It depends.
I'm sorry.
It depends. Like sometimes if my mom put me on punishment for no reason, and if I don't agree with that,
it's no
and
reason.
if I don't agree with that, I probably don't tell her nothing and just deal with it, bro. But if I know you just put me on punishment for absolutely no reason,
Then I got something to say.
yeah, and you're
Yeah,
gonna hear it right under my breath.
Under your breath.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you hear it, but I ain't gonna say it that loud. I'm gonna make sure you hear it.
Yeah, but at that moment, you're gonna be on punishment longer, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, because she's gonna get mad, and then when she gets mad, I twist her head up in way she didn't know. Then she feels stupid.
My floors.
So that's how she gets better understanding of you.
No,
If you
that's
talk
how I
about
get
under
out
your
of
breath.
everything.
But how is she gonna understand you better as who you are, as who you're going to be?
Because she just feel like I'm a liar.
She feel like you're a liar. So how does she understand that you're not a liar?
I just told you. She needs to literally be in my shoes to feel what I mean.
But people can't literally walk in your shoes. So what is your resolve for that?
For real.
Not how
I had to say it.
Okay,
literally.
How can your parents understand you better?
I feel like my mom already understands me. Same thing with my dad, but I feel like certain situations can be easily handled. I can't really explain it. Like, if I do something stupid, of course people gonna do stupid things. I don't think I should get punished real hard. Especially like the first time you do something, I don't think you should get punished real hard. But like if it's like repeatedly happening, then yeah.
So you think they should give you chances to learn and help you along that path to learning?
Yeah.
Not
like,
as harsh.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna say she always do that. But I'm not gonna sit here and say she never done that before. But I feel like yeah, my parents understand me. Well,
But you know,
a little bit.
sometimes we as parents, I'm gonna defend the parents for a second, feel like you should know better already.
Yeah.
Like some stuff is not taught, it's caught. So if you caught that you shouldn't steal from the store, but you steal from the store, then you should get punished severely because you know not to do that. So, you know, in that regards, Jay,
Your word
Kyle.
court is a good example.
caught.
Your word court is a good example.
Why you say that?
If you just said it's technically stealing from the store.
Yeah,
Got caught.
caught. So why is that a good example?
I don't know.
Because if
You would think you're so philosophical.
if you
He a scientist. He building out a
get
science
caught, if
lab.
you get caught, then that's on you.
Next
But
question.
I also feel like you shouldn't do it. I mean, like sometimes you be really down bad, and you feel me? Like sometimes like I don't necessarily call it stealing out of the store, but I just go to the store and buck a Gatorade and then leave because I had to drink
That's
some.
stealing, though.
Technically,
It's not yours.
Technically, it's
I
not.
think go in the store, open it.
I better put it on my tab. I'll pay for it when I come back. Respect.
Next question.
ain't coming back. What kind of man do you want to be when you get older? Are you prepared to be a man now? No. And I want to be a businessman. I
Like you want to own your own business?
Everything, man. I want to be my own boss. Can't nobody tell me.
Yeah, can't nobody tell me.
What about you, Kai?
No and no. How you gonna say no?
No and no. Like your answers are so short. What you mean? No, you don't know what type of man you want to be, and no, you're not ready to be a man now. Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you, Keith?
I agree with him.
You agree with him?
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
I wanna be a businessman, but I also wanna be respected. I wanna be able to be respected. And I say that because somebody who respected is better than a person with a lot of money. Because you know people with a lot of money, they not really respected. But if you go to certain people, they might not have all the money in the world, but when you ask people about them, they can be like, oh yeah, I respect them. And I feel like
So you want your name to carry your weight.
yeah, I want to be respected. I don't want nobody just to I want to be respected. So yeah, I want to be a businessman, but I want to be respected as well.
Okay. What about you, Jay?
Yeah.
Man, I just feel like before I die, I gotta be a legend. A legend at everything.
What type of legend?
A legend at everything.
What?
Just
How you gonna be a legend at boxing, basketball, football, soccer, and baseball?
Pick another topic. Let's go to the next topic.
That's basically what I mean.
You want to be a legend in all sports?
You gonna be just
And whatever
You want to be a legend
he
in all
do.
sports?
And whatever he do. And whatever he
Yeah.
do.
So whatever you do, you're going to be great. That's
Yeah,
what you're
but
saying.
let me pick another one. I don't want to read
Go ahead.
Pick it.
You got it. You got to read it.
Bruh.
Round table rules.
Oh my God. How do you feel about your relationship with your parents and step parents?
I don't have no step parents, but I love my parents to death.
My mom, our relationship goes a long way. Never had a father, so wouldn't know about that. Stepdad, I'm cool with him. I'm cool with most of all my step people. But they will never call me their stepson.
Haha.
Why is that?
Because I don't have a step anything.
What?
step stool.
Next person.
I don't understand, Jay. Hold on 1 second. I don't understand.
Cool with your
You
step.
got
Can't
step
nobody
parents,
come up.
but nobody call you
listen,
they step.
listen. I just don't like it. Like
You don't like that?
I don't like nobody calling me their stepson.
So you rather them just call you their son?
I get it.
Not even that. I just don't like being called anybody's son.
Okay.
Like
Alright.
you can call me that, but like I don't have a
that's
father.
disrespectful.
Okay.
I don't have a father.
Okay. I understand. What
Like,
about you?
but like if it's somebody that I like respect, I'll allow you to call me that. But I want you to know that, like,
you don't really like it.
yeah.
Okay. What about you, Jika?
My relationship with my parents, I feel like it's the best it can be.
It's the best it can be.
Yeah, like,
That's dope.
cause I feel like, especially with my dad, like, it's plenty of times where, things could happen, and then I wouldn't have a dad anymore, but at the same time, I'm blessed, so, my dad's still here with me, so, I'm like, yeah, and I appreciate that. My mom will always from me, I love her. My stepdad, love him too. My brother's mom, I don't call her my stepmom, cause she ain't really nothing to me. She annoying. I don't like her.
Yeah.
I don't like her at all.
At least he honest.
Yeah, but back to what I was
Me.
just finish it off, like, cause like I only allow you to call me your stepson if I like respect you. You feel me? Cause like
Not
I
even-
don't respect my
nobody
dad. I
that
don't
you
respect my dad at all.
Okay.
At all. Like I'd kill him if I could.
Oh, that's deep though, Jay.
Why is that deep?
Chill.
Because
Don't get
you
into
talk
that.
about taking
Please
a life.
don't get into that. Please don't get into
What
that.
you mean?
So why do you feel like that about your dad?
You want that for?
It's not even that. It's so much stuff he claimed he was gonna do that never happened.
So because you feel like he betrayed you.
He lied to you.
Lead you down.
So therefore,
have a
any
dad, so I don't know
man
what y'all
in
speaking
your
of.
life, you won't accept him in that role as your dad because of what your dad did.
No, not even that. Not even that. Because they already did way more than he has. So
So why not accept them you being their son then?
Nope, cause I ain't come from you.
But you know, a parent isn't
My dad
necessarily somebody who
Alright.
helps create you.
Like,
A parent can be somebody who provides guidance.
Still
Yeah.
Period. Who
That's
loves
what-
you.
that's what I respect
Period.
myself
So
I
yeah,
ain't comfortable
yeah.
with you.
So
No, I get it.
what you about to say?
like the thing is, my stepdad, he ain't my real dad, but he kind of is, cause I love him, and I feel like me and him have a good relationship. And like my mom told me she never really pushed a relationship, so it was kind of cool that, you know, some stuff that is just like, oh, I'm just gonna be with him, I don't really care about the kids. He actually like did stuff for me, like he would drop me off to school, he'd talk to me and him would joke around, play, all that type of stuff. So he didn't even have that relationship with me. He chose to. So that was cool. So that's why I love him for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect. What about you, Kai?
Pretty tight.
Pretty type of way. Okay.
Yeah.
Locked
Okay.
in.
Okay. That's it. That's
What
just
about
your
you,
answer.
Keith?
That's it. One word answers.
What about you,
He the
Keith?
cool kid.
Me and my dad, we cool. Me and my stepdad, we have our disagreements, but we straight.
Ah, wow.
But me and my mom, we do better.
It could be better.
Yeah.
Why you said that?
People change.
Like the weather, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
He slowed down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean?
Your attitude, your personality, a lot of stuff has changed in the past week.
So basically, your mom.
Oh.
So your mom.
Well, don't get into that right now. Please don't.
Oh.
Please don't get to that.
That boy let it out. He done popped the
Go
bottle.
ahead, Ben, son.
Oh my God!
You
Don't
good?
die. Oh my Jesus!
Go ahead,
Me and my dad, my stepdad, yeah, we cool. We cool.
Me, our
We
people,
joke around.
my people, it could have been better. Well, it was. Then I messed up. Yeah, I'm working on it. So it could be better.
So you think you need to improve in order for it to be better?
Yeah, it could be better. I don't know. Yeah,
So do you know what you need to do to improve?
yeah, I did it. I'm doing
did
it.
it?
I'm in the process of that.
Okay.
But it's cool. We'll be having fun. Movie nights. So, yeah, we pretty
We
locked
used to
in.
have those.
Pretty locked in.
We used to.
We used to have what?
Movie nights.
And eating dinner, watching a random movie that we don't even know what's going on there. We just talking.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the type of moments you look forward to?
But it don't happen no more.
Oh.
Aww.
Shut up.
Sad little puppy.
Come on, last question.
Oh, me.
Dang.
Y'all ain't ready for this to be over at all. How
No,
long y'all think
this
we
the
supposed
last
to
I
go?
want it to be over. Cause, no, wait, I gotta say that. I missed my whole week already. It's over.
Alright. What look are you going for when you get dressed? Do you follow trends or make your own?
I'm my own.
Make
Hold
my
up, let him answer.
I'm gonna answer that.
I mean, whatever I like, I like. Of course, I gotta match. You know, I gotta be fresh. I feel like anything I put on, it gotta be fresh. Like not like when I'm going out in public and stuff.
Yeah.
Can't just be looking dirty and stuff. So but if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. So, and for the trend stuff, I mean, I don't really set trends. I don't really follow trends. If I like it, I like it. So yeah, I just
Me and my flags, stay tight, all tight, every day. I gotta look presentable.
So do you start trends? Do you follow
I
trends?
start you.
You start
I
trends.
start my own stuff. I don't
Okay.
copy nobody.
Okay.
You see, yeah, I'm the type of person,
I'm
I don't
not-
follow the trends at all. Like, people can get the new Jordans that came out, and just because certain people I
Them
know buy
red-
them, I don't
them
even
red
want them
bull
anymore.
ones. Them red
Like-
bull ones. I was one of them. Like,
Yeah, bro, but then you seen everybody with them, and they just became white.
So you don't want to
Yeah.
do something that everybody else does.
Not even that. It's just
Yeah,
that
that's
everybody
all.
got them, so why would I want
them
them?
new shoes that's coming out for my birthday. Wow.
So what about you, kids?
I follow trends sometimes. I start my own trend.
What about you say?
It's not all that. It's not off the charts. It's not below the charts. So,
It's in the middle.
yeah.
He got his own stuff. Petty
I get it
but
from some
swag.
people.
Pretty.
I get my swag from my mom. My dad don't have swag.
He said swag.
Curb. But my mom, she got it.
Oh, don't come for dudes like that. One dude got.
What about you, Kai?
Yeah, I don't follow trends.
You don't follow trends?
What about your job?
You create your own?
No.
Shirt say
You don't
drip
create your own?
I got the same
Like
shirt,
what
but
you
mine
have
is a
with
different
your
color.
Drip king. What about your drip though? You be dripping.
A little bit. So y'all got anything y'all want to share with the table before we close out?
Bye.
Any thoughts?
I like this.
You like this? You gonna come back and do it again?
Yeah, everybody stay tuned.
Listen. Y'all gotta stay tuned for the next one.
It
It
could
better
be
not be on
big.
no Saturday, cause
It can't be on the Saturday.
my week already been ruined, bro.
I need my Saturday. Hope y'all have fun though.
Hey, they week off, he said my dad don't have swag.
Well, I want to thank my Facebook and my Instagram family for tuning in. Y'all will be able to catch the whole entire episode. If you didn't catch it, you'll be able to catch it on YouTube within the next 24 to 48 hours. Thank you for tuning in. Follow me at misstink.rawtalent on Instagram. You can tune in to the Raw Talent Show on YouTube. And I enjoyed y'all. See y'all.
Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on IG at Bump Cheese Twins, and I'm making a new channel, personal channel, so y'all stay tuned for that. Follow me on IG. I'm gonna give her
You said the Bump Cheese Twin.
Love y'all.
Bump Cheese Twin. Tink did not come to play with you hoes. I came to slay, bitch. Tink did not come to play with you hoes. I came to slay, bitch.